Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to Final Trade. Halfway to Christmas, it's what did I buy in June of 2025. Such a great year that it's been so far, and everything still looks great out ahead of us into the future. So what did I buy? Well, I actually didn't buy anything except, hold on. So way back, April 17th, I took my first look at Final Fantasy collector box sales data. And I told my patrons, I said, guys, this is on track to outsell the original Lord of the Rings, which at the time had the 1/1 ring in it. And I said, it's on track to outsell that. It's on track to be the best-selling Magic product ever. Way back on April 17th, and I told my patrons, you need to be buying this. And we got in at $605. So I've got these 5 boxes for $605 each. They are today on TCG Player $1,150. So we got a 48% discount. Of course, like I've said 3 times now, that was on April 17th. That was 6 weeks before I started my normal coverage of collector boxes, which starts 2 weeks before release. So 8 weeks prior to release, my patrons knew, hey, this is the best-selling product in all of Magic's history. Get in there and get it, and we got it at $605. So very happy about that. I've gotten so many kind messages from my patrons thanking me for that and being excited at what the prices of these have done so far afterwards. So that's actually all that I got in the month, and of course, when it's something that I pre-order it, I delay talking about it on these videos until I physically have it in my hands. But if you want to get in on those deals early, if you want to know what I'm buying, sometimes before I buy it, join the Patreon because I post up there every time I buy something for long-term investing. Now, over time, more and more nowadays, I am doing more and more private deals, picking up either people's collections or doing deals with people who just have a lot of extra inventory of things and getting those lined up for my patrons. I continue to do a patron sealed sale every 2 weeks, and pretty soon we are going to be moving to a sale every week or potentially 2 sales per week for a little while. Like I was talking about the market at the beginning of this video, everything is great in the market right now for Magic and for Pokemon. You basically can't go wrong. Pretty much buy anything, and worst case, 6 months or a year from now, it'll be up. If you buy Pokemon, well, odds are it'll be up or flat or probably not too far down 6 or 12 months from now. And yeah, we have to be realistic. Surging Sparks is down below where it peaked at, and Journey Together is down below where it was peaking on pre-release. So the Pokemon market is not entirely line go up. The Magic market just about is, except for the hat sets. So we will see. I think everything is still bullish out into the future. I, once again, will reiterate, I do not see anything on the horizon that is going to sink Magic's ship right now. Right now, I don't see it. Now, that doesn't mean it will never happen. Of course, one day it will happen. One day the cycle will turn and we will go into a bear market. But right now, I do not see the catalyst for that out there on the horizon. And as I've said before, I just don't think it's going to be WotC's stupidity that does it this time. I think they got so much stupidity out of their system in 21 and 22 and 23. And then they righted the ship, they fixed things, and they have been not quite batting 1,000 since then, but pretty darn close. So I do not expect to see the Pinkertons coming after people anytime soon. Again, I expect that at some point in the future, the U.S. economy will hit a recession, just like we inevitably do from time to time. We will hit a recession at some point, and that will be what derails this current incredible Magic market. Now, Pokemon, I continue to think, has a little more risk in front of it just because of how long it's been in such a peak hysteria mode of the hype cycle. It has just been wild and crazy for so long. I could imagine it suddenly breaking down over the order of, say, like a 3-month period to go from the current kind of hysterical high pitch into a shattered bear market. I could see that happening over a 3-month period, but when that happens again, I cannot see right now. but everything is going to remain crazy for the time being. So, I don't have any incredible great advice for you. Buy anything you like in the market from Magic and Pokemon. You virtually can't go wrong. And on the timeline, on the long timeline, almost every one of these products does great, as we've seen over the last 4 years here on Final Trade. So, as far as all of my talk and preparations for opening a physical store, things are still very slowly in work, and it's going to go slowly for probably another 2 to 4 weeks, and then it might suddenly go quickly. So we are going to see I am taking steps behind the scene and getting things moving along with that. If you want to help out, join the Patreon. Buy things from the monthly sales list and participate in the sealed sale. So you'll get a bunch of product below market prices, great deals from Final Trade, and it's only $20 a month. You also get my patron newsletter published once a month, and you can message me and get responses to your questions, your ideas, whatever else you have. So yes, 5 boxes of Final Fantasy was all I put back for the long term this month, but don't worry, patrons, there are plenty more deals coming. Next week we will have patron sealed sale number 21, and at some point in the next couple of weeks, probably 3 weeks tops, we will be heading into a sale every week and 2 sales a week for at least a little while. I hate to expand it to that kind of frequency and then eventually have to pull back on it, so I'm still trying to decide what to do. Final decisions have not been made yet. So let me know what you think, guys. What did you buy this month? What are you seeing out there? How are you feeling about the market? Let me know down below. Thanks to everyone who makes this content possible, especially all those very generous supporters on Patreon. I love you guys. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and join me on Final Trade.